Hello everyone, and thank you for watching my West Summerlin update video for July. As a 10-year resident myself, these videos are dedicated to the current owners and potential buyers in West Summerlin. If you like the following information and would like to know more, I would highly encourage you to please visit either my YouTube channel or my own website, where you can learn much more about the overall Las Vegas market and visit other specific videos on very specific topics. With that out of the way, let's take a look at what's going on. Overall, it was a relatively slow news month, but the market itself certainly changed on us quite a bit. First, let's take a look at last month's sales numbers. We had 34 sales in June compared to 35 in May. So overall, pretty consistent. Now, let's compare these numbers to June of last year. Last year, we sold 33 homes in June versus 34 this year. Again, very consistent. The median sales price this June was $309,000 versus only $225,000 last year. Can you fathom that the median sales price was up 37% just this year? Now, I repeat, 37%. Men lie, women lie, but the numbers don't. I realize that sounds crazy. If you think that I skewed it by using the median sales price, then let's just go ahead and check out the average sales price instead. Last year, the average sales price was $263,000. This year, it swelled up to $371,000. So if you think that 37% increase in median price was bad, then how about the fact that the average sales price went up 41%? So that's the good news. Here's where the bad news comes into play. Last month, we had only 18 homes for sale in all of West Summerlin. Now, this month, we have 34 homes on the market. Now, this isn't good news for sellers. We almost doubled our entire inventory in the span of only 1 month, whereas last month we had no foreclosures and only 1 short sale. This month we have 4 short sales and 2 foreclosures. But still, 82% of the market are traditional sales. This puts us right in line with the rest of the Las Vegas Valley. So what does all this mean for us in Summerlin? I'll tell you. I think the disproportionate appreciation that we've been seeing is about to come to an abrupt end. You simply cannot sustain 40% increases forever. The fact that our inventory doubled in just 1 month and during the summer should be a huge red flag. 41% of sales last month were for cash. Now, considering our price range, that illustrates just how much money is simply being thrown around West Summerlin. When a buyer pays cash, there's absolutely no need for an appraisal. So prices can increase rampantly when sales aren't restricted by those appraisals. So this is the reason you typically see a home sell for $50,000 or even $100,000 more than the same model sold for just last month. But as we start to see prices jump over $200+ a square foot, many buyers are starting to just shake their heads. And since every seller wants to sell for more than the last person, I think we're reaching the ceiling on buyers' willingness to spend. Now, in addition to that, consider the fact that during the last week of June, interest rates in 1 week jumped higher than any week in 25 years. Although the rates are still historically low, in West Summerlin, this means that the average buyer's mortgage payment now affords him a $270,000 home instead of $300,000. For some buyers, this means they can't even qualify for the home today that they were pre-qualified for just yesterday. The moral of the story here is that, like I've been saying, I think the party is coming to an end. Here soon, I should say. I don't think that prices are going to rise much more than they already are today. So If you have a home that's genuinely upgraded to the hilt, then you're still going to get top dollar for it. Summerlin caters to a more affluent buyer who is willing to pay for quality and also has the means to easily overcome appraisal issues. However, with prices where they are currently, as it becomes a tough sell for buyers to now pay more than the last person for an average looking home. I have to go back to the fact that our inventory doubled this month. Doubled. Now, this is because homes are now sitting on the market longer than before. In this market, there's just no reason for a home to take longer than a couple of weeks to sell. If it's not selling, then the price is too high. In the past, we could simply wait for the market to just catch up. But for the first time in years, I'm starting to see a plateau occur. So to wrap this up, if you are a buyer, then still try and grab yourself a property. I don't see prices falling anytime in the near future. However, it's more than clear that interest rates will be rising. Now, if you're a seller, I would jump ASAP. I don't see much more appreciation on the horizon, and right now, buyers are still very much desperate to buy in our area. You can still get top dollar and negotiate very favorable terms for your sale. If your home isn't the nicest home on the block, you better cash out while the getting is good. Now, next year, you may be quite disappointed in your selling experience. Now, thank you again for watching. Please click here to subscribe, and please feel free to contact me with any questions or concerns you have regarding Summerlin real estate. Have a wonderful July, everyone.